Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another episode of Big Dano Plays Aeon Trespass Odyssey. This is the 4th episode, and in this episode, hopefully, we will face off against a demi-djinn. But before we get there, we have several days of timeline to make our way through and some exploration to do. So let's head over to do that by pressing this button that isn't working. We'll have to do the click version. There we go, and I'll see if I can fix that in a very brief moment. Timeline day 7, we just finished a battle against the Midas score, followed by the Dahaka. Amazing. And we will continue our quest around the thrice cursed lands of Persia. I shall be back. All right, here we go. So we're definitely going to move down now. We know that way's no good. So we're going to move down. First thing we do is we will move to this new location. And we have found a Titan, but we have also found a Doom. So we shall mark the timeline step. We shall do our exploration. We're going to use a hope logic attempt to avoid that doom. That is a fail. So that takes us to 3 doom and 4 progress. We picked up a Titan. So the first one is Wrath of the Anemon. Unfortunately, we have to now determine a sailing direction where there is a sandstorm. Alright, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can't go up. Good for us. And that is now gone until the next timeline battle. Gain 2 Imperial Scroll resources. We gained an Argo Fate. We gained 2 Imperial Scroll resources. And we gain 1 Blackened Halo. Boom. No little friend. All right. We will now move on to the timeline step, and we will go to our projects deck. And as you can see, we have a Dahaka level 1 battle, yes. Imperial Deprived Stockpile, yes, but we do not yet have the Imperial Deprived Outfitter. So to get the Imperial Deprived Outfitter, we need Imperial Deprived Armor and Wish Deflector, which we do have. And so I think we will actually take that so that we can take the Dahaka sighting, because it looks like it's got some cool stuff. Great. So 1 Imperial Deprived Outfitter comes our way. And we have a few options now. What does that add, sorry? Dahaka sighting, Demi-djinn sighting, and Old Irem excavation. So Demi-djinn sighting, Old Irem excavation. Added to our projects deck. Cinder weapons, cinder armor, cinder support. Let's look at our cinder support situation and see if there is anything we can make. So a refracted light elixir is 5 blackened halo and 4 mutable ambrosia. So that is on the cards. A Hermes guard is 3 blackened halo and 2 cursed bloat sack. Yep. A kaleidoscope module is 3 burned out grace and a wish embryo. So we have 2 options there, and I think we will go for those. An Agathos agitator or a Homeric engine are also available. as is an Aristeia inducer. But yeah, this Hermes Guard and refracted light elixir. Let's have a look at those. I will bring them over here. Don't look too closely at that yet, because who knows what's going to happen there. Alright, so there is a refracted light elixir Hermes Guard and kaleidoscope module. So here, refracted light elixir, a wish dodge, which costs a fire token from the Kratos pool, and you can tap it for unholy alchemy. Pretty useful. A Hermes reflex, which is very, very cool. So a reflex allows you, you can do it in a window of opportunity. You can make a Hermes move. Very powerful. And finally, a kaleidoscope module, absolutely on the card. So I think we're going to try and make a Hermes Guard for 2 Cursed Bloatsack, 1, 2, and 3 Blackened Halo, 1, 2, 3. So we've got 1 Hermes Guard, and then we're also going to make a kaleidoscope module. No, we can't because we don't have any wish embryos. And that's it. So I think we are unfortunately short on the blackened halos, so maybe we'll make another Hermes Guard soon. So that's fine. And I may just go and look at some of those other bits and bobs. Actually, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we'll move on to the next day. Timeline event. We're going to gain, oh, I definitely didn't gain my Titan, but we'll add an extra Titan, and then we'll have a look at our event things very shortly. So we are going to move down to 17. A glory! We have found a glory! How cool. Boom. So that takes us to 5 glory, which means we will be reading the story event. Mark the next day. We added the Dreamwalker. We'll do our little exploration deck. A blackened halo. We are not denounced, so that's good. I think that actually lets us make another one of those things now. And 2 Imperial Scroll. Doomed Persian City. Alright, that is it for that. So if we look at the timeline, so we're going to go into structural technology. And if we look at our structural technologies, Sustainable Oasis, we have Law. That's a negotiation there. That's fine. Persian Investigations. Gain a fate to re-roll. Adventure Hub table. That is probably the option. Curse Economy Basics. Ooh. City Negotiation. Plutocratic Democracy. City Negotiation. No, Merchants of the Waste. Can add the Persian Trader, Plutocratic Agents, City Negotiation, that's fine. Superior Titan Breeding. Yeah, I think we will go Superior Titan Breeding, which is going to add Argo Cloud Operations, which is here to our deck. All right, let me just review these options. So, we kept our Ascender, so we're fine. We're not in a city. Hope logic we've used. We don't need to lower the adversary. We don't need to do a save. Titan breeding. So we could lose to gain a logic breaker, but we have all of those. That's fine. We could graft a pattern. We've done that already. And in 9 days from now, we will add another Dreamwalker, and that's just an automatic ability type of thing. So on day 18, we shall have a Dreamwalker. Done. Great, so let's have a look at the story cards. And to do that, we shall need that. So, we're going on the Salt Road again, I think. The Salt Road. That is going to add a Wish Storm to the section on the inner 3. So, Wish Storm there. Treasure. All right, so the Salt Road is going well, and then no, I've completely messed this up, haven't I? Because we didn't, we didn't get an adventure hub. So I'm actually just going to completely roll that back, and instead go read the story section. It's late. I'm tired. All right. So when you have when you have 5 or more tokens on this card during the story step, see 015. All right, 015. The Law of Bargains. The city glimmers in the early morning light, a shining cascade of terraces, domed rooftops, and sloping geometry tiled with gold. A display of opulence to challenge the dead gods themselves, the wealth of entire nations encased in even the simplest of buildings. You suspect that a mere fraction of the city could still be sold to purchase the full extent of Hellas and have a mountain of gold left over. You walk through elegantly appointed streets where a thin mist of water hangs in the air, droplets spread by small children fanning broad leaves above you, a gentle rain that takes the edge off the desert heat. Bushels of brightly coloured foliage hang around you, stretched across broad trellises in elegant display. Ahead, the massive building that dominates the central square of the city looms high, its circular dome banded with gold and rich blue stones, a regal display. The Citadel of Commerce. Inside, you are seated across a broad desk from a narrow-faced man of some years, his wrinkled face weighed down by golden earrings and a heavy headdress of office. He sucks on his cheek as he considers your plight. You are not recorded in the infinite ledger, which in the eyes of the Eternal Empire makes you incapacitated. Free game. Carrion. Legally speaking, of course. Scheherazad's voice echoes in your mind. Beyond the law of bargains, there is only death. Then put us in your damn ledger, you demand. We submit ourselves to the law of bargains. And so the Bablos begins to etch unknown words in his little book, and with each passing hour you sink deeper and deeper into a mire of rules and regulations. You have a vague feeling that you are being taken advantage of, but cannot put a finger on how. What is your business? The Bablos' question rouses you from your stupor. He points to the door with a short, stubby finger. Whatever your decision, you'll have to register it elsewhere. So we have some options. If we present ourselves as a trade partner, we can gain some stuff. We declare our merchant vessel, or we can declare that we are a military vessel, or we could declare that we are a science vessel. Finally, we have another option, which is you have been here long enough to know that how the law of bargains works. You can make it official and dirty your hands here and now. Bribe the Bablos. We're going to do that. We're going to gain 2 progress, and we're going to gain 2 Babylonian debt. I'll go 8, you reckon, don't I? And then we're going to reap doom. I don't think we have done a reap doom yet. So when you do a reap event, you place a thing on your timeline 5 days from now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Reap Doom. And then we also have to make a reap tally mark. And we see 33. The Babylos's eyes glint. Well, they clear their throat, looking down at the papers before them, and with a swift, decisive motion crossing through several names. Will you look at that? A whole bunch of cancellations. Looks like there's an opening in the schedule to meet with the internal treasurer. He'll be delighted. You feel uneasy and try not to think about the people who lost their place because of you, a need they may have had you've now denied for your own convenience. What if their livelihood depended on the very meeting you just stole, their future? Not now, of course, for the eternal treasurer is not here. Look for him in the treasury circuit. This is the writ of belongings you need signed. They hand you the piece of parchment. Gain 6 Imperial Scroll resources. And that's it. Flip the story card to side 1B, Debts Are Forever, and return to the voyage phase. So let's go over here. That's our Inwards Odyssey, so we don't quite need that. And we shall flip to Debts Are Forever. You leave the palace city post-haste, its streets gilded with promises and the labour of the less fortunate becoming insufferably suffocating. You've been granted a writ of belonging, but the writ is useless without the seal of a high imperial official. Yet more busy work, and another indirect attack on the Argo to stall and aggravate. You'll find the eternal treasurer and make him stamp the writ of his own free will, otherwise you cannot waste more time. So we have to visit 5 cities. Each time we explore a city, we visit the local Bablos official. This automatically, retroactively includes all the map tiles you have already explored up to this point. When you've revealed the 5th city this way during the story step, see 38. So that is it. We have 2 glory, so we've considered that we've explored 1 city. However, we still add a random cursed trait to each story attack thing. I think we can make another Hermes guard, but what was the other one needed? Burned out grace and a wish embryo. Refracted light elixir. Yep. I think we'll hold for the moment. I really want to make some of those kaleidoscope modules. So 3 doom, 2 fate. How many doom do we need to trigger the doom step? When there are 5 tokens. Alrighty. Okay, so we have visited 1 city thus far. So we need to visit another 3 because we have 2 glory on there. Yeah, glory's right. Excellent. So we should go back to our timeline and we should go over to here. It's an R&R adventure. Mark that. We're going to gain a fire starter, which is nice because I miss my fire starter. At last. So great. Let's do our exploration deck. Hiya. 2 Babylonian contraptions. Hiya. And 2 blackened halos. Are we friendly with anyone? We are friendly with the wasters, but this is cloud thieves, so no. 2 Babylonian contraption and 2 blackened halo. I will just do an R&R adventure, and I shall do that off camera right now. Stand by. All right, we're done. That was quite fun. Not going to make stuff. So we will now move down to the very bottom corner, and we have found a glory. A glory. It's glorious. So that takes us to 3 glory. Or progress. I can never remember what it is. Glory, progress. Mounting Imperial Pressure. Do not gain any resources or titans from this stack. That's unfortunate. Gain 2 blackened halo. And we are not friendly. 1, 2. Alright, so we do have the option now to make one of those other things. We are taking a combat technology, so that could be very exciting. Demijin sighting requires a level 1 battle. Dahaka sighting requires a Dahaka level 1 battle, yes. Imperial deprived stockpile, yes. And Imperial outfitter, so that's a strong one. The Archimedean ballista is also a very good option. We don't have that. We do have Irem protocols. Old Irem excavation. Cloud support fleet or old Irem dig. That one is probably a way off. So I think we will go with the Dahaka sighting. And let's have a look. What does that add? Dahaka phasing. Let's see. Dahaka phasing. Let's see if we can make any of these. So a Shadow Dancer Titan, we cannot, but we're actually close. Phantom Spear, 12 Cursed Derelict, no. Igniter Sling, nope. Steel Suit, nope. Onyx Dust, where do we get Onyx Dust from? I've got 4 Onyx Dust. Oh, we're 1 short of a Steel Suit. We could make a Solidifier. 5 Babylonian Contraption, 2 Onyx Dust, 2 Ire Essence. We need 1 more Babylonian Contraption, but what does that do? What does a Solidifier do? Well, I don't know. Let's have a look. Solidifier. There's so many new items that I don't know anything about. Oh, there's a Solidifier. Ascended. When performing an attack, treat your attack as if it was an interrupt. Or discard up to 2 Ambrosia tokens. That is quite cool. Steel Suit. Ignore drift precision penalty. Wow, that's awesome. Phantom Spear. Was that from there? I need to get some Wish Embryo. That's sick. I love Heartseeker. When you perform a strike back attack, use the other side of this card. Great. Alright, well, we can't make anything, or I don't want to make anything, so we shall move forwards. Alright, well, as I'm sure you can guess, we're going to go here. And we have found a city. So, oh no, it's not a city. No, it is a city. Yay. 1 city, 1 Titan. Alright, so at the city we are going to use some of our Argo Fate abilities. Don't need any of them. City Negotiation. Gain an Argo Fate to lose a Babylonian debt. 1 Argo Fate, 1 Babylonian debt. Hope Logic we don't need to use, we don't need to use, we don't need to use. Don't need to use, don't need to use, don't need to use. Alrighty, well that was easier than I thought. This of course comes first, so let's do that. An Aristotelian army, we are unfriendly, we gain an Argo fate. We remove until the next timeline battle. Charred steps, we gain, oh, who's that with? No, it's with the Cloud Thieves. That's a shame. So we just gain one blackened halo. Come on, give me one of those Babylonian contraptions. Oh, Cloud Thieves. Are we friends with the Cloud Thieves? No, we are unfriendly, so we gain a Babylonian debt. Tremendous. And 2 blackened halo. I'm comfortable that we don't need any more blackened halo, and yet it's all we're getting. On this timeline day, we have not marked. We're choosing another one of those. So I think, okay, so we've now visited 3 cities of the 5 that we require. Let's look at, do we have 10 plus explored map tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do. So sandstorm navigation we can take. Let's take that. Ooh, gain 1 Argo Fate to ignore the effects of the Wrath of the Anemoy exploration card. That's this thing, so that's good. Adds sandstorm, sailing, and Argo cloud operations. So Argo cloud operations and sandstorm sailing. What does that do? Oh, very cool. Great. One more turn. We shall move here to this card. We have a hub adventure. Haven't seen one for a while. We rolled the Salt Road, so we shall do the Salt Road. Oh look, Salt Road number 4. Before we do that though, let's do these. 1, mounting Imperial Pressure, boo. 2 Babylonian contraptions. Yes. Wrong section. 1, 2. What was that I could make? Babylonian contraption? Oh, the solidifier. These all come back into the stack now. Still no Dahaka coming back for a visit, so that's nice. We're doing Salt Road number 4, and then we shall have a timeline battle. So let's read the Salt Road number 4. Salt Road number 4 is Downed. Adventures. Downed. And that has Supernatural. So over here, Disgraceful Parent is Supernatural. Our friend Anacreon. Twice Cursed is Supernatural on Amorphos. 1. Death Precedes is also a Supernatural one, which is good. And that's it. Downed. The downed Cirrotream sits atop the crest of a massive sand dune, drawing much attention. You stand among a column of Aristotelians marching towards the fallen prize, noting the many amphorae of ambrosia they carry with them. Our scouts report there's a nest of wasters squatting in the hulk. The Aristotelian commander Baron states flatly, and the Cloud Thieves have come also, claiming this wreck as their own. You see, Argonauts, this is why we do what we must. The ship cannot be distributed evenly, so people are ready to war for it. Only by breaking it asunder can we justly distribute it, or remove it from the equation. You glance ahead, noting the brightly coloured caravan camped outside the wreck, as well as the makeshift shelters erected over it. Beyond the ship, the sky is darkening, a roiling wall of black sand and flickering lightning lumbering towards you, a wish storm. You don't have much time before it reaches the crashed ship. So do we try to negotiate between the Cloud Thieves and the Waster Squatters? We gain diplomacy with the Cloud Thieves, but lose it with the Aristotelians. Or do we help the Aristotelians destroy the ship and lose our Wasters relationship? No. I think we will go with help the Wasters fortify the trireme. We gain Wasters, friendly diplomacy up. Cloud Thieves, diplomacy -1. 22. You increase your pace to get ahead of the Aristotelian column and make your way through the Cloud Thieves' camp, the merchants wary but unwilling to engage a superior fighting force, and inside the wreck. Here, you are confronted by piles of crates and glimmering treasure. From this mountain of wealth emerge people in ragged clothes, armed with simple weapons. A young woman, Samira, steps forward, eyeing you with a nervous but defiant gaze. Don't you understand, Outlander? We finally made it. This treasure will set us for life. It can change your lives too. You only need to help my people fix it so we can fly away from here. Between the Aristotelians, the storm and the Cloud Thieves, you don't have much time. Do we attempt to repair the ship? We gain a glory, but we reap an Argo fate. Alright, I think we will. I think that's worth it. So we're going to make another reap mark. We're going to go add reap Argo fate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And we're going to see 26, or we're going to progress. Glory, progress. Takes us to 4. 26. The Seratremes of the thrice-cursed Persia are nothing like the flying ships of Delphi, relying more on some paracausal force than techne, but you still make it work. As you begin your ascent, you look at the confused forces of the Aristotelians and Cloud Thieves from below. From up here, they seem so small, insignificant, without anything to quarrel over, and without a readily available shelter, they scramble for safety. For your help, the Wasters allow you to partake in the treasures of the ship, but only a little. Game 3, Cursed Derelict. 1, 2, 3. Return to the voyage phase. And that is it. And guess what? It's timeline battle! We shall face off against a Djinn. And we do have a wish storm, actually. So, great. Let's nip over here and let's quickly talk about what this guy does, because he is an absolute shitlord. No, he's quite interesting, actually. He's quite interesting. So, we have these additional wishes called global wishes. And this one is not included because he is only a level 1, so we have these 3 wishes. And each turn, one of these global wishes will be active. And that is not good for us. So I'm going to put that deck here. However, you do not do this in the first round. Finally, he has unlimited speed and ignores line of sight, which is great. Wish away, pretty normal. Sandstorm Spiral, he spins around like the Burden does, which is great. And then we have an Endless Staircase. We are level 1, and so it has 5 spaces. And that's it. We shall review our Titans and Argonauts. Over here. The Truth Bearer. We've decided to bring out the Truth Bearer. Why? Because we can. And our Skyscraper, Herodotus. which is a bit of fun. Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable. Again, we could use some more of the other Titans. I mean, we haven't used a Game Changer in ages, which is one of my favourites, but I don't know, I feel very protective of my favourites, and already one of them died, so Firestarter died, and my Ascender's also one of my favourites, but yeah. I'm just going to stop recording and just check a few things, but I shall return. Alrighty, I just checked one little thing, which I won't talk about at this point in time. Let's draw a AI card, and we have. Let's put that on. Shine. So this guy has a lot more wishes. A lot more wishes. So, before we do anything, let's shuffle this deck. Determine facing. Facing to the right. And then we'll shuffle this deck, and that's important because that is the staircase, which hopefully you should be able to see now because I've added it. And then we shall shuffle this deck. And we have added a wish deflector, because I'm not a doofus, to our collection of Argo abilities. Great. So yes, Shine. Closest Titan in front. So both of these are fine. Let's assume that this guy is the priority target because they all have equal rage. So Herodotus. Move and attack. So because it's a wish attack, you automatically fail unless you have wish armor. Now, Herodotus does not have wish armor. He has the ability to gain wish armor from his Nemos card. However, we're actually not going to worry about that. Instead, we are just going to take the 8 danger and we're going to use our reinforce on our Feather Cataphract to reduce the damage. We roll an extra 1. So we're reducing that by 1, so that's 7 danger. That's good. So that's an immediate grave trauma, major trauma. Gain the Wishagogue condition card. It's a promising start. It's a very promising start. Wishagogue. Here is Wishagogue for those playing along at home. Wishagogue. You ignore wish armor. +2 to all wish aways. During your turn, you may choose for the... Yeah, cool. Well, we're definitely doing that. After the attack, he does Sandstorm Spiral. And so all Sandstorm Spiral is he goes... He spins around clockwise until he's on the other side of you. And that is all she wrote. Okay, let's do some things. So I think we want to start with the Skyseer. The Strike Back Dagger in the blind. Plenty of openings. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we shall strike with the Strike Back Dagger. I've really got to remember to use my Argo Cryptex Beta. So yes, so these are hitting on. Normally he's hit on a 9. That goes down to an 8 because we're in the blind, and he does have a blind spot. 7 because of our Cryptex. 6, 5, 4 because of the Strike Back Dagger. So we will spend a fate to re-roll our single miss, and that is 4 hits with our Strike Back Dagger. So we'll nip over here. And we shall grab out our body part card. And it is an unspent fist. So you can see there that the staircase, which is in play here, is generally harder to wound on this guy than it is with the Bebellian Lunacy, where it's easier to wound, generally. We'll see. I wish we could wound with our other guy and discard a condition card. That would be awesome. Great. So 4 red dice, plus an auto break from our Skyseer, plus her initial red dice is a total of 5 red dice. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no break token required. So we shall add an opening, plus 2 openings from the weapon, plus a black from the thing, plus a rouse token. And that is a successful wound. So we add a 2. We discard this one, and we add a 2. And anytime we wound this buffhead, we place a token on this card. Cersei Guard is done. So I think we will do Herodotus now. And Anacreon. What's the Warkeeper wielding? Horizon's Edge. Cool. Let's finally get to use our best and most favourite ability. So we're going to attempt a Fury check to climb up there, and once we fail, yeah, now we pass. So we climb the Irem Tower. So he's now on this, and he's going to use his movement to whoosh, leap to here. And that just costs a single fate using his Hermes. No, it doesn't cost a single fate at all. It costs no fate because it's just a normal one. You only need to do it if you want 2. And we shall then attack with our Horizon's Edge. Is that what we want to do? I think so. Because at the start of battle he gains a rage. And you're now going to gain another rage. Yep. So we're going to swing with the Horizon's Edge. That is 2 hits. Wonderful. So let's nip over here. What do we get? We get this Auric Fist. Performing the signature against the attacker is not ideal. If we wound. So our Horizon's Edge has 1 black, 2 reds, plus he has a red, and then because he's treated as being at 4, he gains another red from his table. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are we chasing? 6. 1, 2. Yep. So we'll re-roll this one using our black token, which is fine. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's another wound on the Auric Fist, which means he is going to perform signature against the attacker. And let's go and have a look at his signature, shall we? Closest Titan in front. He's done. Before we do that though, we shall add what? We shall add 2 openings from that weapon. We shall add a break from his Critex. We shall add 2 more breaks from his innate level 1. We shall add an opening, and then we could also add a pushback, but I don't think we want to push back. And that is it. So we'll perform signature, which is 2 speed on a 10, and if our fate is 3 or higher, it's an additional 1. We do not. So unfortunately, he's just going to move to here, and Herodotus is going to suffer knockback 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, does he hit that city? No, that's fine. And he's going to move to there. So he gains a danger. Good. 2 and a 10. So that's nothing. That's fine. So each hit deals 3 danger. So we shall get our spherical armor. So that's just going to be 3 danger. 1, 2, 3. And it's a minor trauma. Float. Come on, man. Stop it. So he's floating. That's it. We did a wound, so we had a second token. I think, oh no, he also did Sandstorm Spiral to there. And then he's going to wish us away. So wish away is, we'll move our, to an Irem Tower 9 spaces away. So wish away 9, so we move 9 spaces away. However, we have, whenever you suffer involuntary movement, knockdown or float, gain 1 fate. So he's actually suffering 2 fate, and he has to be wished away to an Irem Tower at least 9 spaces away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he has to be on one of these ones, or this one actually, we'll go that one. In front of the djinn. That's the key thing. So you don't want to find yourself in a position where you can't get in front. Truth Bearer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Truth Bearer. Okay, so he is going to swing. Gain a rage. We're going to swing with the Ember Sphere. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 3 hits. We have to commit to use that weapon. And gains an ambrosia token at the start of battle. That's fine. Gains an ambrosia token at the start of battle. So it's a black, and then another black, and then 2 reds, and then it has an automatic power as well. Let's have a look over here. Golden growths. A 5. Oh, look, we hit 5. So these all go away. And then we will have a total of, Truth Bearer, a break and an opening. And then the weapon is going to add fire 2. And the weapon is also going to add opening 2. And that is all. And a rouse token. And a hope. Good. All right, bad though, because what happens now is we trigger signature. And then the Demigin's going to have his turn. Signature. Closest Titan in front. It is the Skyseer. So he's going to move to there. And then he's going to remove those. Attack the Skyseer. We are going to use the Hermes Cape, which gives us an additional evasion. So we're now flipping for 9s. And we have multiple re-rolls available. So that's a 9, and we will use this re-roll. If we get another 9, we get to do strike back. Come on. Oh, it's a 7. Oh, so close. That would have been awesome. I would get more evasion there. So it does 3 damage, and we have nothing to stop that. 1, 2, 3. 3 danger, sorry. Which for the Skyseer is unfortunately a major trauma. Counter attack. Oh, how good is that? You may immediately move up to 3 spaces and perform a bonus attack. So that will chain break that, which is awesome. After surviving a major trauma, we get an evasion token. There we go. Now it's starting to tick along, Deno. That's pretty much our turn. And yeah, so we can now perform a bonus attack. The Strike Back Dagger. 4 attack. We will go 1, 2, 3 to the side. Well, I'm definitely re-rolling those 2 at this point. 3 rage. Oh, 3 hits. So she's got an auto break, which goes in there. And then she's got 4 reds. And it's on a level 2 though. That's actually, would we have been better off going the face shield there? Would we have been better off going the face shield before I look any further? We've got enough tokens in the pool there that I think the face shield is actually better. So let's roll those 2 re-rolls back, just knowing it's a level 2. And that's a 7, so that's a hit with the face shield. So our total is 7, gain 2. Alright, it's not a critical, but we are 1, 2, 3. And we have plenty of things in there. So effective is 4. Okay, so we're actually probably over the line there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're over the line, so we don't need to do any re-rolls. Wound. The Demigin moves to the attacker and performs Sandstorm Spiral against them. Then it moves 4 spaces directly forward. Doesn't say anything about changing its facing actually, so possibly should be still facing the same direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place a Wish Storm terrain tile directly in front of him. So we'll do that. Cool, but that's a wound. So over here, we place another wound on that. That puts a level 3 into there. And then we got to build our pool. Okay, so we used both fire, so they're gone. The face shield has break 1. So there's the break. We gain 1 opening, gain another rouse, we gain another opening, she's 4. So it's 2 openings, plus we've also got motivate, and we've got 2 blacks, and we've got some repositions as well. Boom. Reposition. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now he draws his AI card. Good. The First Wish. Priority target is the Warkeeper, so that's fine. That could be bad for us. No, the priority target is the Skyseer. Yep. So it's 2 on a 10. Yep. So it's going to go to here. We will use our Wish armor from our Wish deflector. So this is 2 on a 10. Our fate is not 4 or higher. That goes down to 9, which also goes down to 8. Come on. Oh, we get a reroll on this, and if we get this, if we get an 8 or higher, we can use our strike back dagger. Come on. Oh! It's a crit evade. Yeah. That's unreal. That is unreal. Okay, so we chain break this attack. Let's go read strike back together, shall we? Chain break. Alright, so it's a new keyword, so it's in this back here. So chain break. No, what's it called? Strike back. If you fully evade a primordial attack, it's down here, you may immediately move up to X spaces and perform an attack, then gain a fatigue token. Treat this attack as an interrupt attack. If this attack happens during the primordial round, gain that for the attack. Whew. Wonder if you have to use that weapon. I'm okay with it anyway. Let's move up to 3, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3. The strike back dagger. So she gains an attack. So this, or she gains a rage rather. So this weapon has an innate 1 power. That one we will spend a fate to re-roll. All the others are hits. That's still a miss. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, plus an automatic 1, and an auto break 1. Okay, so we're obviously going to use our black token on that, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. I really got to look at the actual card first, don't I? Oh, 9. Come on, Dino. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we only need 9. Come on. Alright, so that does a wound. On the wish for a wish. I was supposed to put the global wish out, wasn't I? Yes. Sorry, everyone. Stones to sticks. Oof, that's awful. Imperial Collar. Gain the Wish Keen condition card. Oof, Wish Keen. You ignore Wish Armor. Yep. Time for another 3 added. Ooh. Alright, well, let's build the pool because that was good. So we get 2 openings. She also gets 3 openings, so it's a total of 5 openings, which is outrageous. We repeat those 2 blacks. We repeat the rouse, but we don't do anything else. And got some motivates. It's back to our turn now. So I think, what happens here? Herodotus, he has been knocked down. So he now stands up. He has the additional move one, doesn't he? No. Oh, he can actually reduce his pushback or knockback by 3. Which doesn't actually matter at all, really. That actually is relevant because he can reduce it by 5, so we're going to do that. Okay, I think we go with him. Yep. So we're going to, what's on top? It's a level 1 actually. We won't. We'll do the truth bearer. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he will swing with the Ember Spear. Gains a rage. That's an awful roll, Dano. We'll roll twice. Oh, and we also have to commit. That's better. So 1, 2, 3, plus an automatic 1. This shouldn't be a challenge, really. It's a 7. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. That's okay. We've used the black token on these two. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. We had an extra red dice, I think, too. Maybe. Yeah, because we're at level 4. Okay, so move the damage in up to 2 spaces. So we will move the damage in 1, 2. And that puts 2 openings and 2 fire from the weapon. We also have a rouse. And then we also add an opening and a break from the first level. The second level, we will add a break and a hope. Third level, I should say. And then the fourth level, we will discard our ambrosia token and we will add another break. That is looking quite scary for whomever is swinging next. Great. And that was a 1, so we are adding a 2. And then we're going to suffer a signature. I know that was the 1, adding a 2. So it is going to be the, it is going to be the, her again. She's going to go to there. Come on, evade again. She still doesn't have 3 or higher fate, so this, I'll put this up so you can see. So yeah, it's still only 2, and she's got 2, so we just need 2 8s. Come on, Dano. Oh. We got 2 rerolls, so we can just reroll those for free. Oh, it's a 7. Oh, we got any more evasion? No. Oh. We'll spend a fate to block with the face shield for 1. And then that's it. So we're going to suffer 3 danger. 1, 2, 3. That is another grave trauma, I believe. No, it's not. It's a major, sorry, a grave, but we'll use our cast off to make it a 5, which means we will have a major. Gain a Nemos node for a chosen Nemos and then unexhausted. So cast off gets used to save us. And to top that off, we then also get to gain another evasion token because we survived a major or grave trauma. So we're now dodging like crazy. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, so we have done there, and we have done. Have we actually done her attack yet? I'm going to go and have a look at the footage. And this is why you should mark things, Tenno. She has done her attack for the turn. So we will actually just move her the heck out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. So we'll do Herodotus. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And he's going to swing with the Visage. So he hits. Actually, do we want... Yeah. Yep. So that's there. That's there. Do we want to actually re-roll into a... Try and re-roll into a crit? It's hitting on a 2+, so I reckon that might be worthwhile. Famous last words. Gain a rage. Attempt a re-roll. It's an 8. It's not a crit, but it's still good. All right. We have, unfortunately, the Hingeless Jaw. Gain the Wishagob condition card. If you gain this condition card, you die. So this will kill Herodotus, our Dreamwalker. Are we okay with that? He is just... This is a 2 wound attack, and we have done 6. And I think we can afford to lose him. It's just got, I've got a great Kratos pool going there. I don't want to lose it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus we have an automatic 2 power from the Visage. And this is on a 9. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 15. I'm actually going to put a fire token in the pool, so I didn't need those at all. So we'll just put one in and then lose 2. And then the Visage will put a hope. And then he will put break, opening. And that is a 3. It wasn't a critical, but it puts 2 wounds in there. And unfortunately, our Titan dies. Do we die from front lines? Oh my god. Spent a fate to re-roll that. We do not die from front lines. Actually not sure if you can spend a fate to do that, but I'm going to. Cool, we lose Herodotus the Dreamwalker, but that's fine. We put another 3 in. And we get rid of a 1. Put another 3 in. Now, Warkeeper ends the turn and he stops floating. That's also going to smash the Iron Tower because of stones to sticks. And he suffers crash, which means he's knocked down now as well. So he's having a good turn. All right, well, we are... Uh-oh. I just saw it was on top of this. This is the bad one. We've just landed the worst possible card. I made a mistake. Die! Titan with Wishagob. Nope. Priority target. Skyseer. It's 4. Yep. On a 10. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use our Wish Armor on her, so she has wish armor. So this is going to be 4 dice, evading on 7s with all rerolls, and we have our block. So evade, evade, evade. We get a reroll on this one, and if we evade, we get to do our strike back again. Oh, that would have been so good. Okay, so do we block the attack, Dino? 1 hit deals 5 danger. That will take us to 11. So yes, we'll block the hits, which costs us a fate. And there is an after attack, draw another AI card. So I don't love that, but we survived, which is cool. Furthest Titan in sight with 6+ fate, none. So it's going to draw another AI card. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop that. So furthest Titan in front, it is, unfortunately, the Skyseer again. Damn. 6 on a 6+. Oh, that's interesting. 6 dice on a 6+. Our 6+ goes to 3+, and we have a lot of evasions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rerolling these 2. Come on, Dano. Yeah! So we do a full evade, which means we get to use our strike back dagger again. That's sick. That is sick. So we chain break, and we're going to move, and we're going to swing with our strike back dagger. We're going to get a 5 rage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So we're going to re-roll those 2 with... And we can't do anything with that, so we'll just... 4 hits. So we have 4 reds, plus a red, plus a bonus red on a 3. So we need a 9 in total. We get an auto break. We've got a hope. We're a chance. We've got several power rerolls. This will kill him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from hope. Didn't even need anything else. The Wish Resonator. That is cool. That's it. So we lost a Titan, we lost Herodotus, but that's okay. Plenty more Persian Dreamwalkers where he came from. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3 and 3. Alright, so we got 4, 5, 6 mutable ambrosia. And we got 1, 2 old iron fragments and 1, 2 wish embryos. And that was a very cool battle. However, I definitely missed the global wish. So that could have been negative for us, but I think we would have been able to work around that. I definitely need to remember that. We're going to face him again because I need to have a bit more practice. I didn't fight him as much as I fought the Midas School. But we do need to give a fated Nemos to the Skyseer, and that is Hoarder. You cannot voluntarily discard tokens or cards. That sucks. And he's already got maximum fated Nemos. Argonauts, Circe Guard, Nemos, out of fated Nemos, Hoarder. Awesome. All right, so what we'll do now is we will wrap up for the day. We have no additional things, so we'll just look if we can now craft any of the things that we wanted to craft. So Igniter Sling, didn't get enough iron fragments. Phantom Spear, no, we need more wish embryos. We can definitely make a kaleidoscope module, and so we will make a kaleidoscope module. That costs us 2 wish embryo, 1, 2, and 3 burned out grace. 1, 2, 3. So 1 kaleidoscope module crafted. And I think that's it. Yeah, I was really hoping we would crit that level 3, because if we did, we could have made one of those new Titans, because you need a Mitre score and a Demigin, and we actually do have a Mitre score one that we critted. Let's just nip over here and make sure we haven't missed anything from the Demigin battle. The Primordial is slain. Reset Triskelions, -3, gain resources, discard all tokens, and shuffle exploration cards. And that is the end of the encounter step, advancement step, story step, we're not there, doom step, and that is it. And that is going to end this episode, friends. I hope you enjoyed the first look at the Demigin. We will be back very soon, probably tomorrow, to continue our playthrough. There is our kaleidoscope module, by the way. Very good. And we will catch you all then. Big towel.